Trump and stuff like that. Huge assassination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it started. Yeah, it started. All right. Yeah, still button. Ooh. Did you put your camera? Like, yeah, that's probably what it is. It's still a spongy. That's all right. That's probably why I look at bright like that. Because, yeah, then that screen that crack. I guess that's all right. Yeah. All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to you. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and the sincere Shalom to the Hakim that's out there pushing the sincerity, truth, and sound doctrine. Once again, it's, pretty much a topic of discussion live stream, man. It's a lot going on around, of course, like Camp, we're here to reach the elect of the nations of Israel. All right. And yeah, man, we're just going to start off, with some scriptures. It's a lot going on. Yesterday, Trump, everybody knows, Trump nearly got assassinated, which we've been saying was more than likely going to happen for some years now. You know what I'm saying? I remember it was a bunch of stuff coming out, like games and little articles, little joke articles and stuff like that about Trump, being assassinated and stuff like that. And obviously, us as prophets, we hold on to stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, okay, well, yeah, that's more likely going to be something happening, or going to happen in the future, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is stirring a lot of things up. You know what I'm saying? He's stirring a lot of things up. He's stirring a lot of spirits up, and people are going to start getting rowdy. That assassination attempt can get a lot of things started, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was already on a rocky side between with this Trump thing, the Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying? This thing could cause like a civil war, to be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you got a scripture there.
Yeah, it's almost it can be a psyops as well.
They could, yeah.
A setup, who knows? I'm not going to clarify that, but who knows? It can be anything.
I got something as well. Actually, I can start off with the article as well.
Well, let's put on the scripture.
Oh, you got one? I ain't got one. Yeah. Okay. So, actually, I'm going to start with the scripture first. This is Matthew 24:6. It says, "Ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but it is not yet." And with those wars comes with, as the brother mentioned, civil wars as well. Talks of wars, in those talks of wars, it goes to like TV shows of wars, how they'll bring that back, video games and all this other stuff. So even stuff like this would cause like a civil war. So I got this article right here about the guy that shot at Trump, which his name is Thomas Matthew Crooks, which is supposedly some guy that lives in town, which also shot his name. But they shot him dead. Once they figured out who he was done, they shot him dead on the spot. So this happened yesterday? They got plenty of pictures about it. It happened in Pennsylvania, Bethel Park. So yeah, and he was a what they call a Republican.
Title is 7. Oh, but 7.
Nah, it could be all right to that. Or in the comments. Yeah, that's pretty much it on that. They said they couldn't identify the motive, so it could have been set up, or couldn't have been set up. It could be either one. But whenever the Lord that's in control.
Yeah, whenever you have those situations, anything is possible.
Exactly.
You're gonna have people that hate you and people that love you. That's how it's gonna go. Just like us, we're gonna have people hate us, and we're gonna have people that love us. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt about that. No doubt about that.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes.
Was that it on that?
Yeah.
That was it. I got one. This is book of Isaiah. So this is all judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all judgment. It's all prophecy. 'Cause like I said, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these things that's going on right now, man. We have been saying this for a long time now, man. Right? Let's start at Isaiah chapter 34, 34 verse 5. Start at verse 5. It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea," right, which is Esau. Okay, it says, "and upon the people of my curse to judgment." Okay, it says, "the sword of the Lord is filled with blood; it is made fat with with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord have sacrificed like Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea." Okay, so Esau's time, you know what I'm saying, and they understand that Esau's time is running short, man. This is why you got Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It says they want to come down having great wrath. You know what I'm saying? As these events go on, we're going to start seeing things amplified, even amplify on us, man. More and more people are going to start hating us. You know what I'm saying?
They want to deliver us up.
Right. So yeah, that was
Actually, I got that. This is since you quoted it, it's Revelation 12:12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Right? So he's going to come down unto us, right? And everyone in this society, right? Because he knows that he has but a short time. He knows that his time is up. And he already knows what the scriptures say about their fate. Right? They already go into the scriptures, they know. That's why they started taking out most of the scriptures with the slave Bible. They know what's coming.
They know more. They know more than Jake do. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the average Jake walking up and down the street. They know more than they do, because that's how they're able to control us, man. You know what I'm saying? Media, they know what Jake likes. They know what he dislikes.
Yeah, they set the trends.
Yep.
They set the trend.
Yeah, anything in black culture is set by white media.
Yep.
And they'll use left-hand priests to push their agenda.
Yep.
Like with the pants hanging down, the Fleece Johnson.
Yep.
Prison pants hanging down.
Yep.
You know, that's how you know we're destroyed. There's certain hairstyles, even in the music, they'll set up certain attire to wear.
Yep.
And next thing you know, you got tight, skinny jeans with your giraffe drawers on and shit.
Yeah.
You know, and running around the street.
Yep.
You know,
And squeegee babies and stuff.
yeah, they set the trends for that.
Yep.
Because everybody needs to be led.
Yep.
That's what they want. They want a whole new generation of slaves. And they all gotta be that way.
Yeah, and the way that works is you got to take their right to understand, in a way, their free will, so to speak, which none of us has free will, but they take that ability of morals away from you, making it cool to have bad morals. In other words, it's cool for a woman to sleep around, right? It's cool for adultery. It's cool for drugs, and it's cool to smoke weed. And when Snoop Dogg and them came out with all that chronic and smoking weed, and it became cool. And once it hits the community, and I tell you this, the schools is where your children pick it up from.
Yep.
That's where they get it. I learned so much crap in school when I was a child, man. None of this stuff was introduced to me until I learned in school. And then you sitting there as a young man, and then a woman to teach a woman, you got your hormones. The women in class, they got tight jeans on, and the woman big behind, the teacher walking by, switching, smelling good. How the hell do you concentrate as a young man? Our hormonal differences, we are meant to be bred. You know what I'm saying? We are meant to breed, but they've taken that away. Except in slavery.
Right.
Let me read this. Job 34:29. When he give quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. Then it goes on to say, you keep reading, that the hypocrite reign not, lest the people be ensnared. Right? And that's why you look at the children of Israel, we're calling out that the hypocrite doesn't reign anymore.
Right.
Because the people are in traps. It's all snares and traps.
Yep.
Feminism, it's all destruction. The people don't know which way to go, man. The children telling the parents what to do.
Oh, yeah, that's happening big time now, man.
The mother trying to be their daughter's best friend.
Yep.
Right? The son, forget about him. He's raised in hip hop culture. All he knows is basketball and rap. Right?
Yeah.
And weed smoke.
I was just thinking about that yesterday. We was doing camp, man. It's just like a Jake ain't never, a Jake ain't never nothing in this world unless he's a football player or a basketball player, and or a rapper. That's it. That's all we get. We ain't getting nothing else, man.
Yep. Unless you that special few to get that make it up to the top, and then they want you, and then they're gonna stretch you out in that light.
Right.
But every young man you see on the basketball court, which I used to go on the courts all the time, all they do is run the basketball up and down the court. They build those courts for them to let off their testosterone, man. It's all design. It's all design game. That's all it is. Basically, when you look at the word basketball court, the word court actually means a game. It's all a game. The life you live here is nothing but a game. Let those nigrets run up and down the basketball court, burn off some of that energy so they won't be laying with those damn women. You know what I'm saying? It's all divine and planned, man. And as the brother going into, the wicked runs the earth, and the Most High is ready to pull a plug on Job 9:24. Right? It's time for us to start ruling the planet. Let me say the elect, because I don't know if we're the elect, but it's time for the elect to righteously rule the planet. Enough is enough.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead.
This is 2 Peter 2:12. This is going back to one of the other questions. Of course, I'm going to start to try to stay on topic.
That's all right. It's where it goes.
This is 2 Peter 2:12. It says, "But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of things that they understand not." Talking about specifically our people, because Esau is doing what Esau does, but he's made our people be able to speak evil of things that they don't understand. We've been doing that for generations.
Salakia, who was that in the book of Esther that got hung on his own gallows?
Haman.
Haman.
Yep.
Right. He got snared in his own trap.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's Esau.
Yep. It says, "And shall utterly perish in their own corruption." Right? It says, "And shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they count it pleasure to ride in the daytime." And you've seen that constantly happen even now. That's prices on an all-time high for the past 3 years now.
You said what is?
The riots.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say the food prices.
No, no.
That too. That's on the rise. All manner of wickedness is on the rise.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep.
I remember I talked to y'all like 6-7 years ago. I said, I don't know if it's gonna get any worse than this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yep.
And it has. People marrying their pets and dogs.
People marrying the color pink now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's really ridiculous.
Bad.
It's the worshiping of other gods. Go ahead.
I was talking to somebody, like he said, in his school they already got litter boxes in it.
Yep. Because people
Litter boxes.
Yeah, because these children now are literally identifying as cats now, or as cats, animals, and shit.
So now they have litter boxes in each school.
That's Hosea 4:6.
Oh, shit. We might as well get that. I know you had something.
Oh, keep reading, brother. You got it.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You're just breaking it down. So like,
I mean, it's all ties in with it. And actually, if you can't, go ahead and get that scripture, because that's still going to equate to this.
Right. This is Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgot the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. Now that's a big statement. Forget thy children, right? Because y'all we transgress against Lord Yahweh Shai, right? That's why our people are the way they are, right? My favorite scripture for that still to this day is Judges 10, right? They say, man, you wanted to worship all these other gods, that's all that is. The litter boxes, all that, identifying whatever you want, that's other gods, like Ashtaroth, Ishtar, Baal, thank Christianity for that shit. The Egyptian gods like Anubis.
when did the Egyptian gods ever done anything?
That's a good question, man. All these cracked out Egyptologies that we've been dealing with, it's just like, what you asked a couple, it's just like, well, what happened to Egypt then? If it's so great, what the hell happened to it? And what has it done? What good has it done? Is you're still sitting up here smoking weed, doing whatever it is you do, and it's just like, what good is it doing? Now I wonder why we're destroyed, literally, for a lack of knowledge, no knowledge whatsoever.
Now I continue with this as well, because this backs it up. It says, spots they are blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceiving while they feast with you. This is a prime example. It says, having eyes full of adultery that cannot cease from sin. That's specifically our people, because the adultery ain't just going based off the sexual part. It's going based off these, which it does play a part, but it also goes based off worshiping these other gods.
Right.
As the brothers mentioned, Balaam and the other gods, these Egyptian gods. And our people cannot cease from sinning. So they constantly keep going back to the same reprobate minds. You see the outcome on a daily basis. Not of anything, and I say it every time, every year, especially in this place, and I'm pretty sure this happened. Well, I know this happened in these other countries, that every year things get worse. As time go on, that's how kingdom falls. It's over time. And we start seeing the structure of the place fall. The people get worse and worse to the point you start resorting to cannibalism. So we see where this all leads to. And history does repeat itself.
Hit Proverbs 29. But go ahead, you got more on that?
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you wanted to get Hosea 4:6 too, right? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Proverbs 29. Go ahead, break it down.
This is Proverbs 29.
And you know how much no matter how much you tell people, we do videos on the hell doctrine,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I don't know why everything's been going back to that, but everybody, I'm getting crazy comments on that hell doctrine. That guy, Jephthah from One Body,
Yep.
He said that we teach Christianity, and the hell doctrine is Christianity.
We're completely against Christianity.
Now, as I said in the video, I don't want to jump too much. Us at Great Millstone, we have more understanding of the love of the Most High than everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do.
Because the Most High did not create people to burn them in eternity or in a flame of fire. Why would he do that? But remember, the Christians and everybody else says God is love. He loves all. You can be saved. Mm-hmm. So you're not considering the love that he truly has.
Nope.
But anyway, go ahead, brother.
I guess they just went a whoring and they was just bad people. So you're saying he made mistakes as well. And they weren't supposed to be this way.
Right. That also proves that if the Lord sat there and threw somebody in the pit of hell and burn them forever, that means he wasn't in control. He was mad at them so bad. F you, I'm throwing you in the pit of hell. You didn't listen to me. Hell with with you.
Yeah, literally. Hell with you.
Yeah, I mean, that means the Lord didn't have control of the situation and he lost his cool. He said, you know what? I'm just going to create these people right here, and I'm going to take 2/3 of them, and I'm going to drop them in the pit of fire for eternity. Now, first, they're going to have to go to hell when I put them in the chains of those bodies.
You're right.
We're going to put them in hell, and they're going to go through slavery and captivities for thousands of years and hundreds of years, and they're going to catch all this hell. And even after all the hell that they've done caught, I'm going to still take them and put them in a pit of fire for eternity. Like, does that make any sense? All that slavery we went through and all that hell we caught, and he put us through all that pains and strains of hell, even in 2/3. Now, for all that, just for them to get through all those slaveries, all those lifetimes, just to be thrown back in the pit of hell for eternity. Damn. We know the Lord can be tough, but
right.
The Lord is not doing nothing like that. But go ahead, brother.
It's confusing. This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
And that's why they shooting at the presidents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or psyops, you know with the JFK thing, the letters are coming out and videotapes coming out that the driver turned around and pulled the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
They got it on YouTube, but nobody cares now.
No, nobody. Yeah, nobody cares. Because there's a reason why the Lord allows stuff like that to be on YouTube. It's for our learning today. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, the JFK thing, that's all for our learning today. Because if they lied about that, what else are they lying about to you right now? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
You know, goddamn Christian woman came up there yesterday,
Man,
with that goddamn white Jesus.
yeah, man. Oh yeah, they believe in hell too.
Yeah.
They talk about God is love. Yeah, they believe in hell too.
Oh yeah, the one lady in the blue on the back of her shirt, she said, "Hell is real. Don't go there." I peeped that.
You know, when the Lord says in 2 Corinthians 5:10 that we all must appear before the judgment seat of the Messiah, the Yahushua, and do everything that was done in our bodies, whether it was good or bad. And they talking about, was it Matthew 10:28, when it talks about fear not what one can do to the body, but what one can do to the soul. And when you really, because people don't research anything.
No, they don't.
When you really go into soul, it goes into life. Because your life here on earth, your soul is what breathes life here on earth, man. So when he says, fear not what one can do to the body, but one can do to the soul, it's talking to your, what one can do, what he can do to your life on earth. And that's why I talk about the angels cast down the sinners and destroyed. Why? Because angels, we're angels. You know what I'm saying? The elect are angels. And the elect cause punishment. That's why in 2 Peter, he said, judgment must begin with the house of the Lord. If it first begin with us, what is it to them that believe not? You get judged on this earth. That's why John 9, the blind man, and they said, what did this man do that he deserved to be born blind? What did his parents do, or what did this man do? They said neither. That's why it says a man is appointed once to die. Because the body that you have now, you're only appointed once to die in that body. But you come back into life. That's why when you go to Revelation 1, it says, 1:7, when he comes back in the glory, all his angels, everyone will see him, including the ones that pierced him. So that's the judgment. So let's say, okay, if the Lord want to raise you up and you haven't been reincarnated yet, guess what? He'll raise you up to get that judgment. Right. You're going to get that judgment.
Right.
You're going to get that judgment, buddy. And you see the breakdown in the society now, and you see the breakdown of the judicial system. Baton Rouge just passed a law that they can open carry now. Oh, that's coming everywhere.
Yeah, that's going everywhere. Yep.
And then you're going to have felons carrying. How they going to know who's a felon or not?
Exactly.
And believe it or not, everybody's going to carry. Okay. That's why the Lord said, don't worry.
Yeah.
The Lord got us.
Yeah, that's insane, man. Like all these laws and all these things that we're going through, you Jakes out there still believe that there's a hell. This
is clearly hell.
This is exactly. You're literally being tortured right now. Like,
but you're comfortable in your hell. You're comfortable with the Xbox or the PlayStations, right? You're comfortable with the young lady that slept with 50 men, but making you feel good today.
Exactly.
Ancient times, man would have been like, "Who's that? Get your ass away from me."
Yep. We had class back then.
Yep.
We have zero. We have zero now. We ain't got nothing now, man.
And the fact that how much we went off. We ain't gonna just say the woman, how much we went off. We got comfortable with adultery, whether it's with a woman or a friend or whatever you did, fornicated some kind of way against the Lord. You see what I'm saying? We went completely off, man. And these are the chains of darkness. This is the hell. This is really the grave.
Yep.
This is really a grave, and not the grave that hell is talking about. Hell is talking about the actual grave, Gehenna, the pit, the valley of Hinnom.
Yep.
You know, which Gehenna was actually a good place at once upon a time, but then got corrupted.
Right.
Just like America. America was sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It was never the greatest, was it Israel? But America was sweet, but all the lands on the planet got corrupted. Before Esau got here, this place, they was living in peace, the land of milk and honey.
Yeah.
Waterfalls,
Yep.
living off the earth.
Yep.
And Edom came here and destroyed it, man.
Yeah, everything he touched, he believes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
One.
That was it.
That was it. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, just a quick one here. Let me get Baruch 4:6. Just to touch up on that. It says, you were sold to the nations. It says, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath. You were delivered unto your enemies. So that this hell thing, even us being judged right now, you know what I'm saying? It's not for our destruction. You know what I'm saying? Them being too, and what Jake don't understand, one major thing Jake don't understand is why are there such thing as 2/3, man? You know what I'm saying? Why are there 2/3? How are we going off?
Yeah, in a sense, being judged is a form of
It's form of destruction,
yeah.
As far as annihilation.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Not totally doing away with us.
Yeah.
It's judgment.
Right.
So go ahead.
No, that was it. That was it on that.
All right, Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. So no matter what president you're trying to put up in office, and what joke or what lame form of excuse of somebody you throw up there, it's not going to work. You can't. Now, the elites feel like we're going to push through with the NWO. They actually believe they're in control of everything that's happening. That's what we must understand. They're shaking in their boots in a sense, like, we got the message to do what we were supposed to do, but they're scared in the sense that they have to make that change. Don't you think if they could, they would keep it the way it is until ultimately it's for the MOTB. But they got to follow the Heavenly Father at the end of the day. When they talk with Satan and they deal with the left-hand energy, left-hand energy tells them what to do.
Right.
And even though these things are moving forward, they're like, shit, man, we understand the prophecy. This could be our ass. But Satan is letting them know, you're all right. You're going to be okay. Don't worry about it. That's why the scripture says he knows he has but a short time. He knows that the Lord is coming back. You know what I'm saying? And they think they're going to win. You heard that I'm going to say Rabbi.
Yeah, right.
He said, we know the Lord is coming back. We're going to beat him this time. So in other words, I guess they knew they lost the last time.
We learn from our mistakes.
You ain't, you wasn't even close enough.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, we're gonna get them this time. Like last time, you even had a chance.
Yeah, like what? Their own delusion.
You didn't even have a damn chance, man.
I got a scripture real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay. This is Ezekiel 13 and 14. Yeah, I'm in there. It says, "So will I break down the wall that ye have daubed," which is like the clay, soft clay, with untempered mortar, "and bring it down to the ground, so that the foundation thereof be discovered, and it shall fall. And ye shall be consumed in the midst thereof. Ye shall know that I am the Lord." That this whole game of Esau thinking that he's going to win. The Lord's letting you know that I am here. You ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah, you can actually call it the Game of Thrones.
Pretty much, basically. Pretty much.
But the Lord owns all of it, man.
Yeah.
It's not even a game. Like, really, to the Lord, he owns all the thrones. He says that.
Yeah.
The thrones of heaven, Yahweh Shah's is, set up. Is the thrones that's on the earth and the thrones of heaven.
Yeah.
The Lord sets all that up.
You got thrones in Russia, China. The Lord's all still behind all of it.
Oh yeah, Colossians 1 breaks it on that. Yep. I got one. I got a scripture after. Okay, this book of Revelation. I'm gonna get 17. The book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 12. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet." It says, "But receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast." All right, so you said Revelation 12. 17.
Revelation 18.
No,
you're jumping down. Okay,
yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, "These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast." Right. So you look at Revelation 13, Revelation 12. You look at the 10 horns, 7 heads, 10 horns. The beast and all that other stuff. It's all culmination of NATO, EU, and all these heathen, mainly Esau. You know what I'm saying? It said these have one mind, and that one mind is to come against the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and his people, right? Israelites.
Yeah, they're gonna turn on Babylon.
Yep. It says these shall make war. Oh, here we go. It says these shall make war with the Lamb, Yahushua. It says, "And the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and the King of kings." It says, "And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful." Those would be like when you look at throughout the scriptures, it's usually talking about the Lamb and his mighty ones. That's what it's talking about. Yahweh Shai and his mighty ones, the elect, his angels. Okay, they like just backing off the point you was making. We want to win this time. Like, where you get that from, man? You know what I'm saying? It's already prophesied from the very, very beginning.
You already lost.
You already lost. Guess what? Even before Jacob and Esau, you already lost. But when Jacob and Esau was born, right? And Jacob took Esau's heel, you already lost then.
Yeah, get that Romans 9:11.
You know what I'm saying? You already lost then, man. So you're gonna try to make war with Yahweh. You're gonna try to make war with Yahweh Shai, but it's not gonna work. It never has worked, right? Because you don't understand that the Lord is the one that even put you in that mindset to even think that way. You see what I'm saying? You see how minuscule you are, Esau, compared to the Lord? He's the one that put you. The earth is given to y'all. Job chapter 9 verse 24 said the earth is given to you, and it's going to take it back. He's letting you hold it. You know what I'm saying? That was it. You had something else. Jump down, probably.
This is Romans 9 and 11.
Try 9 and 10.
It's 9 and 10. It says, "And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. And it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. The very start. Yep.
Hey, shalom to the brothers.
Yeah, shalom.
Shalom. Sisters. GMS Virgin Islands, the Rakazah Abad. Y'all shop, hopefully elect. Y'all shop, hopefully elect. Kingdom of Heaven, Tyler Warrior, shalom. Brother Nawak, Brother Nawak. Karam Yasha Allah 3.0. Love that channel. 3.0. Brothers brought out some scriptures. Maybe we'll get to some of them. There's only a few of them on here. Psalms 83 and 81 and 13. Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, that Israel had walked in my ways. Yeah, there you go. Sirach 39 and 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are the stumbling blocks unto the wicked. You know the beautiful thing about comments and scriptures, you have multiverse of scriptures, right? And no matter what scripture you think you hit on the spot, there's like 5 more that's on the spot or even more on spot.
Yep.
And you be like, dang, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what the body, that's how our body works.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When you get a virus and it attacks and then you have a hold of the virus, then the other parts of the body come in and help further defeat the virus. And that's what we're doing. We're defeating these false doctrines, man.
right.
I just wanted to bring that out. It's so beautiful how we do things together as in one unit. This is the real unity camps.
Right, exactly. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unity goes to unite.
Right.
There is no way I'm united with anybody who believes the mark is Christianity.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Or nations.
Yeah.
And nations means peoples.
Right. then you got these other Israelite, you got certain Israelite camps out there that sit up there and tell you that you could go ahead and gel up. Why in the world will we side with somebody like that? Now they're talking about the book of Luke. It's not the book of Hebrews is a whole. It's just like so many doctrines. They're believing in the hell doctrine and stuff like that. You're believing in lies.
As long as you're cool. We're my fellow Israelite brother. It doesn't matter. As long as you know you're an Israelite, I'm on board with you. Now, when did Yahushua do that?
Right. Right.
In Matthew 23, did you read that? First of all, being an Israelite is one world. It's not the whole world. You got many worlds. So when he said the world hated me, know if it hated you before it hated me before it hated you, that's talking about the Israelites. Some shall wait to everlasting light and some to destruction. So what is he saying here? We don't care about the people outside unless they the elect, right? But what he's saying here, this is talking about us that has woken up to the fact we're Israelites. So when you see the bishop of the IUIC spitting that trash that he's spitting, what's in Revelation 2 and 9? They say they are Jews but are not. But are the synagogue of Satan. That's those guys. That's that one body.
Big time.
And that one body sold out. That one body. Remember they was called one body Yahushua?
Yep.
They had it going, brother. They was on point to the most here, but they were still going off with some things. They believe in the chip. Man, next thing I know, I saw them get that donation of almost $2 million.
Yeah.
It went from one body in Yahushua just to one body. Wait a minute. What happened here? It's like Nate.
Yeah.
Call on the name of Yahushua. And then after that, you could call him Christ.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, why would you want to do that? The scripture said, be ye therefore perfect, meaning completion, but you got to try to be, you can only complete with the name of the Lord. But anyway, go ahead, brother.
No. They started sweating when they saw that money. Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Yeah, that money will make you,
especially if you're coming from, not having a lot, say, all right, bro, like Nate, he probably grew up not even having shit, He probably had it rough. That's usually how they get them.
Yeah.
What's the guy? Island Boy? Yeah. He said he grew up poor and didn't have nothing.
Who the hell is Island Boy?
One of the rappers.
Oh.
Yeah. he's
I thought you were talking about Nature Boy. All of them, that's how they get you.
yeah.
They come in and say, look, first of all, this is not in real money. It's digits. It's all digital currency. So they say, look, Mr. Such and Such, Mr. Ben Nathaniel Joshua Allah. Yeah? Let's take a look at your bank account. And he'll be like, okay, let me go take a look at my bank account. What does it say? $15 million. And you can get that per year if all you got to do is teach a curriculum. You can believe in your God. We don't care. But we don't want you to push that. It's a lot of money. So really, you want to be blessed that you haven't been approached like that. Because that would be up to the Lord. Like if you get tempted like that, you know what I'm saying, you got to think the Lord may not deal with you. Or the Lord may do it just to build your faith. Remember, Zacchaeus, he gave up all his riches. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord wanted our ass rich, we'd be rich. That's why he said store up your treasures in heaven. You know what I'm saying? But there's brothers who might be kind of well off.
The Lord tempted his own son.
Sure did. So it's not that it can't happen. Oh, I don't know who that is. Is that the one that took the mark?
I'm not sure, but
He waved his hand and opened the door and all that.
that might be him.
Y'all them tattoos and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you could be tempted, but if you take that bag, them dudes are worth millions. Do you know Bishop Nathaniel is worth more than T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar put together?
That makes sense.
And they're much better speakers than he is because Nate has the truth. Right? And they figure his army will outclass our army.
Right.
Hey, did you read the Bible?
No,
Every time we went up against the heathens, we would say, we're but few in number. And the Lord say, don't worry that you, what is it, Joshua? It's various other situations.
Yeah, yep, couple times. We're not, we're not intimidated by, large numbers. You know what I'm saying? Large audiences and all them marches and stuff like that, like a 1 million man march when they walk around buildings and stuff like that. We're not intimidated by it. In fact, it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's one big joke. We're looking at a bunch of clowns in purple, a bunch of purple and gold clowns, man. We're not intimidated by that stuff, man.
What's the one I had? Remember I told you to hold it.
yeah, Jeremiah 50.
Yeah, read that. You hold it up?
No,
Go ahead, read that.
this is Jeremiah 50:1. It says, the word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans,
Which represents Esau now.
by Jeremiah the prophet, declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard, which will be as they would say, a banner, to represent who you are,
Right.
or with.
Right.
Publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. Which goes to pretty much the downfall of this place, or just the discovery of the wickedness of this place as well. Nobody respects this place anymore.
That goes to Isaiah 13, excellency, a pomp.
Yep.
14 and
Keep going.
God. It says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein.
There's people dwelling in ancient Babylon now.
Right. Okay. It says, they shall depart, both man and beast. In those days, and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, and they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their God. Sounds exactly like today. Which is going into basically the elect. Because you're seeing that today as it is. You have the elect pretty much everywhere. I mean, as far as not even just in Babylon, but all over. That's why it says, "Declare ye among the nations." But even as right now, you can have the elect in different camps, and the Lord can wake them out of that stuff.
Yep.
It says they shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, thitherward, saying, "Come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten." My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
And Yahushua said a lot of the things Yahushua said right out of there. He said, "Go to the lost sheep." Go ahead.
They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
Yeah, you had wicked leaders that always turned the children of Israel away.
Right.
And that's why you got these wicked ass groups that has managed to turn the children of Israel. That's what Jeremiah 23 talk about, the blind shepherds that scatter the flock. Go ahead.
Yeah. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, "We offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he goats before the flocks."
Right. And when you read the scripture, it says, "Come out of her, my people." As we're supposed to come out of the philosophies of Babylon. Go ahead. And if y'all got something, just jump in.
Yeah, right. It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her.
Right.
From thence she shall be taken.
Right.
The arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain."
Yeah, it said the missiles are shot, it's not coming back. And it's going to be an expert shot.
Yep.
Bullseye.
Yep. Right on the target.
You ain't gonna miss.
Not going to return unto a void.
Yep. Swine's eye. Go ahead.
And Chaldea shall be a spoil, sorry. And that all that spoiled her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because ye were glad, because ye were rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage.
Right.
Because ye
Who's
are
the destroyers of the Lord's inheritance? Yep.
because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls.
Yeah, that goes to Revelation 18.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're the one that, let's get to the point Babylon would have been healed.
That's crazy, God. Absolutely.
Yeah, you just had it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't heal it. That's in Jeremiah 50. 16, chapter 16.
Okay, it says, "Cut off the sword from Babylon,
Go ahead, you read.
and him that handleth the sickle in the time of the harvest, for fear of the oppressing sword, they shall return every one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land."
Yeah, we see that in Isaiah, 13? Go to Jeremiah 51 and 9. Oh, it was 51 I was saying to go through. Not 50. All right, go ahead.
51 and 9.
What you got, early AD?
Yeah. Where did you want to start at? 18?
Oh, it's up to you. Just start at 1.
Okay.
I'll read it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got it.
I got it. I'll read it.
I got it. Hold on. Okay. Jeremiah 51 and verse 9. It says, we would have healed Babylon but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us everyone go into our own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and lifted up even to the skies. You had a lot of them heathens that come here thinking it's a land of milk and honey. They're going to make money off the children of Israel. Like where we teach at, the heathens that park
Man,
that
that
big ass
Mr. Hemo.
Mr. Hemo ice cream
Yeah,
truck,
bitch
man.
probably sound like a damn lawnmower, man.
Yeah.
Look like one.
And you know that Hemo means blood.
Yeah.
And he sat there and they just sit up there and make money off the nations. And I said, well, since you Islam and you are, you follow the Nation of Islam, why don't y'all even have so-called the black Negroes up in there in your ice cream trucks and your gas stations and your stores? He said, well, we work hard for our money. Everybody got to do their own thing. But you reap the benefits off the slavery of these people that's trying to be you.
Yep.
If you're trying to be a Muslim, you bugged out of your damn mind. That old flame Muslim with flip-flops.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You see a weirdo.
All right, go ahead.
All right, Revelation chapter 8. Yeah, I started at 1. I want to jump around a little bit in this chapter.
All right.
So I'll start at verse 1. Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. It says, and after these things, I saw another angel coming down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Anything wicked you'll find in America. America is the literal epicenter of a lot of the wickedness that's happening on the earth. This is why when people come from other countries, right, and they stay here, they get Americanized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's also going into the fact that it's going to be desert.
Desert,
birds, desert creatures.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication. It says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, right? Meaning all like pretty much Christianity runs the world. Christianity, this plantationism is Esau's doctrine. Okay. It says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich. What in the world? Is that thorough? It says it's thorough. That's weird.
You know of the Bible.
Yeah, that's weird. It says the abundance. Oh, is that through the abundance?
Oh yeah, through.
Okay. I've never seen that. That's crazy. It says through the abundance of her delicacies. That's weird. It says and her so they all like
we said it's the 1611.
Yeah.
Probably spelled a little different.
Yeah. That's crazy. Maybe I never read through or never even said through in this Bible. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just word different in there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So yeah, all the abundance is so that dogs that lick the sword, or the dogs that lick the wound, or the parable of Lazarus, right? They all benefit, what I'm saying, off of America's delicacies. You know what I'm saying? Well, again, a prime example is that piece of shit, Mr. Hemo, right? And I heard, let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, why not? It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, right? Because when you're in Christianity, you know what I'm saying, that's a plague.
Right.
Well, anything besides worshiping the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is a plague.
Right. Yep.
Right.
Sting and corruption.
Yep. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double it to her, double according to her works, and the cup which she has filled to her double. But America's going to feel it harder, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau's captivity is going to be, the Lord's going to make it way worse than what they did to us, man. Right? It says, let's see here. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I send a queen and in the widow, and shall see no sorrow. Now, when you look at the Babylonian, when you look at let's look at, the Assyrian, look at the Babylonian, look at the Medo-Persian, you look at the Grecian, the Roman, they all had that same mindset, man. Yep. Because like you said, the Assyrians really should be still ruling right now.
Yep.
What happened? Because they all had the Grecian, Alexander, he was a conqueror, man. What happened? Right? What happened? These were all great rulerships. But what happened? Right?
Right.
They all had that same mindset. Nebuchadnezzar said, I'm the king of all the earth.
Right.
He literally gave himself that title. Right? But what happened to him? He's not ruling. Right? It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Right, that's what we were saying. That's what happened to all of these other rulerships. Yep. Right? Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who judgeth her. Right? I don't know if you want to continue on with that.
Yeah, keep on a little bit more.
Yeah. Since we talked about the heathens, right?
Right.
It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, right, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her torment burning. I'm sorry, the smoke of her burning.
Yeah,
right?
all that money they made off of us. When you keep reading that chapter, it talks about the shipmasters and how they're not going to be able to bring food here anymore, nor their merchandise. This place was strictly built off of pure slavery, and it's still off of slavery, and it's still off the backs of us to this day. To this day, right? We're still not owning any of this stuff, man, on a high level.
Right.
They didn't let Floyd Mayweather open up a chicken stand. They said, boy, keep your portion where you're supposed to have it. Keep it to boxing.
Right.
You think LeBron James and rich athletes and actors that they want a part in the stocks? Why they ain't allowed to be in there? Why ain't they allowed to be in Berkshire Industries? Come on, man. They're the only ones allowed to hate. I was reading an article yesterday saying those people who follow that tradition, their children are allowed at 13 years old to get married.
And nobody has a problem.
Nobody has a problem with it. But here, it's like you're going to jail. But they can change their sex at 10 years old here.
Yep, sure can.
But they can't get married at 13?
Right.
12?
Right. You're literally giving a child the option to change who they are. You know what I'm saying? Versus they can't even go to, you know what I'm saying? They can't even vote.
But they can't marry the opposite sex at a young age.
But they can't marry the opposite. But if it was the alternate way around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The little boy. That was I saw a picture maybe 2 years ago about what the alternate parade.
Yeah.
Right. And it was two men. You know what I'm saying? One on each side, and this little boy. They were both holding the hands of the little boy, and it was damn near naked.
Yeah.
Nobody will call that pedophilia though.
Well, that's Christianity.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Jesus Christ, his first image was naked.
Yep.
By the way, a lot of people don't know that.
Yep. And that's what you told those two stupid Christian women yesterday. Well, all that matters is just like, why are you not answering the question? Because they know that they're dead wrong. They even admitted the fact that they know what so-called Jesus looks like. They know that they're wrong. Christianity is full of guilt, man.
Yeah. And a big ass book with white Jesus on the front.
What the hell?
But color doesn't matter, but you had it.
Yeah. And it was a problem when we turned that side around. What is that? And that's the same thing we asked her. Well, what the hell is that?
Which lets you know that she wants to stay stuck with her white Jesus.
Yep. They struck fear into her, and it should. That so-called white Jesus, that ain't no fear. That's teaching you to be, you know what I'm saying, to be whatever you want to do, man. A freak. You know what I'm saying?
His first picture with Michelangelo painted, he was standing beside a cross with his genitalia erected saying he is risen.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
I don't know if it was a video you did or a video of Elder Monopolis out did. I can't remember.
Which one?
But it was this woman. She was going wild and shit, talking about you know, I can't worship a God, you know, saying that talks about you know, doing things out of fear.
Oh, yeah, it was Elder Monopolis.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We need to worship a God that teaches about love, not fear. A parent is not even supposed to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Parents, a child is supposed to fear their parents so they know what the order is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fear.
Order involves fear. You do that with your job, right? You know, you make sure you do the job right, or you ain't getting paid. You fear your manager. You fear your manager to a degree, right?
School teacher.
Your school teacher. Mm-hmm. Shit.
That's how kingdom was working. When there was order in kingdom, there was fear. You knew not to cross the line.
Yep.
Otherwise, that might be your head.
Yep. All right. You got more of that? And then you got something?
I have something as well.
All right, we get that and then we just close up.
Okay. I'm gonna jump to 21. You know, this 18 to 21. It says, and the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence. Here we go. It says, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down. It says it shall be found no more at all. Meaning you have unrighteous violence and you have righteous violence. This is necessary, right? Because you got these Christians say, well, no, violence isn't the answer. Well, what did this just now say? It just said violence is the answer.
Yeah, I don't go crazy over them Christians no more. They ain't gonna never get it. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same conversation.
Yep. You got Daniel 7:18. The same to the Most High shall take the king.
Yeah, but they don't understand that.
Yeah.
It's not meant for them.
Through
Them goddamn Christians, man. It ain't meant for them.
Through process. Violence. Yeah.
Every kingdom is taken through violence. All of a sudden, Jesus comes. They killed him in violence.
They did.
And he's coming back in violence. Matthew 10:34.
That's what this is now said. Yep. It said through violence.
They're Christians, man. The hell with them. Yeah. All right, go ahead, brother.
I got two scriptures. This is Deuteronomy 4:27. 4:27. It says, and the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whether the Lord shall lead you. It says, and there you shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. And this is.
Go ahead.
Right. And this is basically going into the part, especially as I mentioned, especially with serving Jesus and all these other gods. We don't. What it says, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. It means we basically don't relate to these gods. Our people worship and all that other stuff, but we don't relate to it. That's why these gods get taken down. Any form of idolatry gets taken down regardless. Right. So none of this stuff ever lasts. So this is Malachi 4:1. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch, which means all that corruption that we're living on the constant day-to-day basis, that's all going to be brought down. I'm talking about any kingdom, for all these empires that's brought up now, to give all these gods that our people worship, all that's going to be brought down, because like a tree has roots. And this place is just one big tree that has roots spread out everywhere that needs to be burned. So it's a domino effect. And that's exactly how it's going to end.
That's a good perspective to look at it. You know, and half of the thing, although most of the wickedness out here is known, like a tree that has roots is like under the ground.
The Babylon spread that corruption everywhere.
Plague. This is 1 Peter 4, and 17. It says, "For the time is come that the judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?"
Yep.
Right? So that the judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. Right? It's going to begin, everything that's in this society, man, is going to be torn apart. Right? That's why you got Malachi 1 and 4. Right? They say that we're impoverished. We'll return and build the desolate places.
Yep.
But I will throw down. Right? They shall build, but I will throw down. Right? That's what the Lord is coming back to do. Send a destruction, a sword. Right? A sword is an instrument of destruction. That's why he said, "Whoa." Right? Destruction must happen. It's necessary.
Yep. Yeah, it's got to go down, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Go for the fire.
We just wanted to bring out a short, stay in the spirit, just make a short little live stream.
Especially with all the things that's going on.
Yeah.
We see this place slowly but surely crumbling. Probably even go faster.
We filling our jobs out, being watched. Great Millstone, man. We say it boldly, man. Great Millstone are the only ones that are really consistent with videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we look out for doctrine, we look false doctrines, we look out for articles and things like that. We edify and warn. That's the point. That's the point of goal. That's why anybody having a problem with three videos or 3 videos a week. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with that, you have a problem being a watcher. You know what I'm saying?
28:8.
Yeah. Meaning you don't know what you're doing this for. Meaning you're not doing it in sincerity. Right? So anyway, Lord, this lesson was edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to you. And don't want to see the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and the sincere shalom to the occupants out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. All right, shalom.
Shalom.
Take my glasses off. It's like everything's spinning. Jeez.
Probably the lights now, yeah.
No,